welcome to Shorenji Family Karate. Today we are going to do a special kick called Yebi Geri. Yebi Geri is a good kick to practice in order to develop our flexibility as well as speed. Okay, it can be used also for our self-defense. Okay, so Yebi Geri, how can we do it? Okay, Yebi Geri is a turning kick. But it cannot be used for jumping. You can use it jumping. There are certain katas like jumping and turning kick. But the basic one we are going to do now today. So Yebi Geri. So how to do the Yebi Geri is, first I'll show to the sides. So watch. Side. So if I am keeping my left leg, I am going to, my right leg at the back. So if I am keeping my right leg, I'll be kicking with my right leg to the person who is in front by turning. So how I do that? So I turn, I hit, I come back. Okay. So what I do? I turn, I hit, I come back. Okay. The name of this is called Yebi Geri. So I'll teach you how to do that. Now first, what you need to do is, first you need to develop little, at least the basic flexibility by doing some flexibility exercises by stretching and all that. Then only try to attempt this kick. Otherwise, you may get sprain or cramps also. So, what you are going to do is first watch. So first, you have to stand in Senkutsurachi. Senkutsurachi. So whichever leg you are keeping at the back, the kicking leg. Okay. So to that side you need to turn. See, for example, if your right leg is back, and you need to kick with this leg, you have to turn first to the right side. If you keep your left leg back, then you have to turn through your left side. So make sure that you are standing now in the beginning. So as I am doing it, I am standing with my right leg back. Then what I am doing is, I turn to this side. The next thing what I am doing is, I lift this leg. So immediately as I turn, I lift this leg. Now I am going to touch both hands on the ground. Then I hit. Then after hitting, after keeping the hand on the ground, I am hitting up, then I come back to the same formal position. We will do that once again. Okay, stand at the side. Okay, turn. Okay, ready. Hitch. Knee. Sun. Shift. Go. Now, relax. Now, what you need to be careful about this kick is that there are certain things that you have to keep in mind. One is the placement of your hand, where you need to keep your hand. Next thing is when you have to lift your leg, and when you have to which leg carries your body weight, and how you have to maintain your balance. So first thing what you should do is, as you are turning, the body balance also comes to this leg, because the power of the kick comes as you are going, forcing from this to backward. So if you are standing in Senkutsurachi, as you turn, the force comes to this side. Now you are hitting, so the force from here, it goes back as you kick. It goes back. Okay. Then next thing, how to keep your hand. Okay. Listen. If I have a target here, if I am standing here, see, I can easily kick. From here I can kick. But watch what will happen if I keep the hand away. So watch my hand, where I keep the hand. So here I am just turning. I keep the hand away. If I keep the hand away, what will happen? I will not be able to reach the person. So the placement of the hand is very important. Now I will show what you should do, where you have to keep your hand. Watch. So I am turning. My hand has to go as near as possible to the leg which is kept in the front. So I am going to kick with my right leg. So I have to keep both my hands near my front leg, that is my left leg. Then only I will be able to reach the person, or I can hit hard. So see, watch. I am turning here. If I keep here the hand, I am not able to reach. So I am bringing the leg, hand near. See, I am able to reach the person. As the hand is coming here, I am able to reach. I am able to reach. Okay, I am able to reach the person. So that's why we say placement of the hand is very important. Okay, move. So placement of hand, again watch. As you turn, you have to keep the hand near to this leg which you have kept in the front. So as you turn, here you have to keep it. Okay. Next thing, how you have to use the force, by kicking. The force comes as you are bending. You are throwing. It's a circular motion. It's happening. It's like this way. So the force goes this way. Now, remember that immediately after the kick, you have to bring it. As you bring it, turn also. For while turning, you have to make sure that the knee is not straight. So what you should do first, bend your knee, turn, keep your hands. Before keeping the hand, as you are bending, raise your leg, raise your knee. Then not just the leg, just raise the knee up. As you raise, you go down, keep your hand as near as possible, then hit it, stretch the leg. So stretch the leg, then come back, keep it, then turn. Okay, we will do that once again. Stand. Okay, ready. Be careful, the balance is utmost importance. Easy. Knee. Sun. Sheep. Nothing. So this is Yabigiri. The same thing can be also applied for what we call jumping kick. But first you have to learn the basic. Jumping kick is like you jump as you are jumping in the air, you kick, that is a kick. So first the base thing what you need to do is this, and we will do to the front how the movement will be. Turn to the front, ready, little more back. Okay, starting. Itch. So she is turning, her target is in the front, so she is turning this side. Ready? Itch. Now change your leg. Ready? Itch. Knee. Sun. So remember, whichever leg you are keeping, to that side you have to turn and you have to turn reverse. So if I am keeping my right leg at the back, then I have to turn through right leg for kicking, and after kicking I have to turn reverse. Okay? Now, relax. Now this kick is not allowed in sports karate. This is not a kick that you can use it for sports karate. Please don't think that if you are a sports karate student, don't even think of practicing this. You can practice for flexibility, but this is a, what we call self-defense technique, wherein when somebody is coming to punch me, as she is coming to punch me, what I am doing is I turn to avoid. What opponent will think that I am trying to avoid. As I am trying to avoid, I am going there and I am hitting. So this is like, sudden motion. So you cannot use this one for sports karate. But it's a very effective method. In a cross combat, you can use this technique. So if I am standing here, what I am doing is I turn to avoid the attack. Okay, to avoid attack, I turn and I keep the hand and I kick. It is very easy to do it even for the beginners. So try to practice this, guys. I think it is a very good exercise also for you to develop speed. Speed means kicking and coming and turning. Okay, but make sure always keep your knee little relaxed, or else you can damage your knee. Okay, so please practice every day, and if you like this video, please like it. If possible, please share to your friends who like to practice these kicks. The name of the kick is called Yabigiri. So thank you so much for watching.